Am I the a-hole for refusing to cut off my hair because my 7-year-old niece has cancer? I really need some outside perspective on this. I'm 17M, and I'm struggling with something that might make me sound selfish. Maybe even heartless. That's not how I see myself, but after what's happened in the last couple of weeks, I'm seriously questioning if I've become the villain in my own family. So, here's the context. About 6 weeks ago, my 7-year-old niece was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It was devastating. She's had health problems since birth. Nothing ever life-threatening until now, but this diagnosis hit the entire family like a sledgehammer. My aunt and uncle are barely holding it together. Their whole world flipped upside down. Her older brother, my cousin, is barely talking anymore. I've never been super close with them, mostly because they moved a few towns away when I was younger, but I've always cared about my niece. We used to play together at family gatherings, and I genuinely tried to be a supportive cousin, especially for her brother. I reached out, checked in, made time for phone calls just so he knows someone out there sees him too. But here's where things start to get complicated. Last week, the chemo started taking its toll, and my niece's beautiful long blonde hair began falling out. Her parents decided to shave her head, which makes sense. But then, the next day, my aunt started a big family group chat. She posted a picture of their family, bald heads, big smiles, and said it would be beautiful and healing if all of us did the same to show our support. She made it sound voluntary, but the energy didn't feel optional. It felt more like an unspoken expectation. At first, I thought, wow, that's sweet of them. I even admired their courage and unity. But I figured not everyone would go through with it. It's a bold move, right? Like, not everyone's comfortable shaving their head. I got home 2 hours later and found my sister and mom already bald. No warning, no discussion. Just gone. It was jarring. They smiled and said they did it for my niece, and part of me was proud of them. The other part felt a weird pit forming in my stomach. Then came the pressure. The next morning, I came downstairs, and my mom was already waiting for me, electric trimmer in hand. "So, when are you ready to do it?" she asked, like this was some kind of scheduled obligation. I froze. I genuinely thought it was meant to be a personal decision. Something done out of love, not guilt. But the way she looked at me, expecting, borderline demanding, it didn't feel like a choice anymore. Here's the thing, I have long hair. Like really long. Over the years, it's become part of who I am. It's not just hair to me, it's the one thing I truly love about myself. People know me for it. I style it, take care of it. It's my confidence booster, especially since I don't feel great about my appearance otherwise. To shave it off would feel like erasing a part of my identity, even if temporarily. It would feel like I'm sacrificing something deeply personal. I tried explaining this to my mom, but she just said I was being dramatic. That my hair will grow back, and this isn't about me. And maybe she's right. But I can't shake the feeling that something about this feels off. What really made me hesitate was a video my aunt shared, my niece's reaction to my mom and sister's shaved heads. My aunt was clearly expecting a big emotional response. But my niece? She was watching cartoons and barely glanced at the photo. My aunt had to tap her like 4 times before she even looked. She just said, "Wow," and went right back to watching TV. That's it. Don't get me wrong, I don't expect some grand, tearful reaction from a 7-year-old going through chemo. She's probably overwhelmed and tired and just trying to find some normalcy. But seeing that video made me realize something important. My mom and sister did this expecting emotional validation. And when they didn't get it, the energy shifted. Suddenly, the pressure moved to me. It felt like my mom wanted me to shave my head not just to support my niece, but so she wouldn't be the only one in the family with a buzz cut. Today, I got a text from my aunt. It said, "It would really mean a lot if you joined us and shaved your head too." I know she means well, and I do want to show support. I'm just not sure this is the way. It's starting to feel performative. Like I'm not being asked to do this out of love, but out of obligation. And honestly, it hurts that there's been so little appreciation or understanding. What if I go through with it, and nobody even says thank you? What if I sacrifice something meaningful to me, and it just gets lumped in with the expectation? What if it doesn't matter at all? And if I don't do it, will they look at me differently? Will they whisper behind my back that I'm selfish or cold? Will my cousin pull away? Will my mom resent me? I don't know how to explain to them that just because I'm not ready to shave my head doesn't mean I don't love my niece. I do. I really do. I've cried for her. I've lost sleep thinking about her. I've done everything I can to show my support in ways that feel genuine to me, even if they're not flashy or visible on a family group chat. So, Am I the a-hole for holding on to something that helps me feel like myself in a moment where everyone's asking me to give it up for someone else? I want to do the right thing. I really do. But I'm not sure what the right thing is anymore.